Welcome back to .org. It's the Terry Wilson Show. 10 p.m. Bring the best in gospel. For some pushing along. Let you all know tonight is
I mean, I'm glad.
we're glad, it's all good,
Definitely.
it's all in God's timing. And, you know what I mean? I'm glad you're here. You're
Praise
doing a lot of
God.
good stuff in the Lehigh Valley area.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, with you got some stuff coming up with a movie coming up. We'll talk
Yeah.
about that later on.
Def-
Just to let everybody know, what you're doing. You can explain to everybody about
Yeah.
the King State also the Bond Ministry in Bethlehem. It's a theatrical ministry with all young folk. All right? And they're can you explain to everybody,
Yeah.
Bond Ministry and
Definitely.
all the good
I'm a head of the musicians music ministry over at Bomb, located at 331 East 4th Bethlehem, which is inside of Touchtone Theater. We're a full-on theatrical ministry. So we do plays, lights, cameras, action, Terry, our productions. You've seen a few of them.
Right.
And it's and that's why we bring the message every Sunday and then bring on the what you've already seen. And it really works because one thing that I've realized I didn't know, when God calls you to something, you don't have all the, you about him, you don't have all the answers.
Right. Exactly.
That it even reaches some people can't even read, but production. Right now we've been going through the whole, like, you get to see the story vividly before you, and then the preacher after. Of course, we're a believe church. You've seen the preacher.
I've seen the preacher.
You've been there. But for the people who don't know how to navigate the Bible, don't have a Bible, they're not left out anymore. Right. What it's like to, I've been saved for about years, but I know it's like to step into a church and they say, and so as they say, okay, well, everybody turn to Genesis, this, that, I'm lost. Because by the time I get to it, you know what I mean? So this community in Bethlehem and Lehigh Valley, and different urban neighborhoods, it's just works out. You need to come in and just not feel left out. God to a certain people. It's not for everybody, but I enjoy it. They're quiet during the presentations. Older folks enjoy it. It's a beautiful thing. We got Divine Intervention, which is a flag movement, where we showcase the invisible war for souls. See the devil. See what it looks like when the angels intervene. You see what it looks like when God says no more. And so it's like we played it out right afterward. Just ready to wave them white flags and surrender. So when I was just in a flag, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
later on, but especially since well, you came to the several years back, and I had got word from my daughter that dad, with Brother Chipo, and they were off the whole drama, and you got to get them on your show, see them. Yeah. I'm like, drama, they're from Bethlehem. Melissa, give a shout out to Melissa.
Melissa, what's going on? Melissa, that's my girl right there. That's what is ever, man. Melissa is super cool. She was over there actually when we brought Divine Intervention to shop. Yeah.
Divine Intervention.
Yeah,
she said,
man.
Terry, we got to get go down there and get them on the show. Do a lot of good things for the kids.
That day.
And selling the CDs where they can afford it.
Yes, it was $1.
There was a.
We don't want standing in between the message.
Right.
You know what I mean? Of course, everybody is cheap. It costs money, but we're not trying to get rich off of it. Trying to, make it so you can't get the message. You don't have this certain money. We just made it $1 because also, how God's way is. You can sell, into those words. That's what stood out to me about Melissa. She just came to the table after and said, look, this is all. I don't care if it's going to give me a T-shirt, some CDs, that word that just went forth, and she claimed for herself, and that's how we get the victory.
Yeah, and when she told me about it, I said, and then we came down. I brought my mother-in-law, and that divine intervention.
Amazing, great shot.
Brought mom
out. I think we played together a good time, man.
I mean, and to the White Flag Movement, and also with Pastor Paul. When they did their ministry event, which I think was on a Saturday, Sunday, and you came and you guest host and performed. But let's take a little break. Pastor, we're gonna play one of these. Which one you want to do? Amazing Grace?
We could get Is Amazing Grace ready? Either or.
I think we will. Okay, we can get Grace.
Yeah, let's get into
and we're we got a few coming up, but I just want to let you all know you better tune in right now. This is a hot night, y'all. We got Nucci Rio in the building.
Yes,
you know what I mean? The bar.
We're gonna touch on everything.
We're gonna touch on everything.
We got an hour. We got about half.
I got him tonight, so he's been there for a while. You know what I mean?
Let's do it.
For y'all tuning for the first time, Terry Wilson Show on Agape Radio in the nation.
Yes,
We're
sir.
Thursday from 8 to 9 and gospel music, hip hop, gospel, Caribbean, Latin, salsa. We got it all, different flavors here tonight.
Yeah.
And
great.
I check Pastor Mosley is doing good.
Yeah.
You know, Amazing Grace coming up. Pastor Della, engineer. And so forth. So Amazing Grace on the station nation, Terry Wilson Show on AgapeRadio.org. Welcome back to the Terry Wilson Show. Back with Brother Nucci Rio, the King's Kid. He's in Bethlehem for the first time with the show. We're here Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. Bring the best in gospel music. It's agape.org. If you want to tune in, go to agape.org, hit the record line, but if you can chat live. First of all, I want to know about you're involved with
the Teen Challenge talk.
The Teen Challenge
talk. Teen Challenge is a faith-based treatment program, basically. Really just in faith-based rehab. A lot of the guys in there, you have to be part of a certain ministry. Like a lot of them were part of this rap ministry.
Right.
So our rap ministry said, these people need a CD to leave with people, because that was saying God broke the power that heroin had over them 20 years old, different stuff. There's people going through now and needed to hear that. So I said, y'all need to do a CD. So we talked to the executive director. We put out the Teen Challenge CD called, and the tour, which is going to different teen locations all around the country. We're headed to all of them. We graduated in our success. Guys,
go with the graduates.
Yes, it's only graduates. You have to be a graduate to be part of it. So we take the graduates and we show the people who might have just been in the program for 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months.
You graduate.
You graduate. This guy who was just where he's at now. It gives them hope. Just the looks on faces is like, wow, because in front of them is living proof true. Right. When your father or whoever is fed up with you and dragging, kicking and screaming, you don't have success because you've probably been in rehab too.
Right.
But when you see that it does work, things changed. You know what I mean? And when you see the living proof and you can touch, wow, you were in this program, you were where I was exactly, and you're telling me that, by faith, I can end up where you are. So we go to every ministering and flag movement.
You mentioned about the road tomorrow.
Yeah, we're headed back out to Pittsburgh tomorrow. Doing Rainbow something church, Rainbow Baptist or something like that. The reason they call it that is because it's all different colors. Where racism was an issue, and now all different worshiping together. It's a big difference. You know what I mean?
That's a rainbow, like a rainbow coalition.
Yeah, I think so. It's just beautiful. Social classes to Pittsburgh to minister at other events. That's where we went to church at on Sunday, because usually what we try to do is minister on a Friday and Saturday. Before we leave, somebody might have recommended, and then we'll drop on back. So we went to that church. It was classes from as far as finances and different colors, and everybody just in the same place worshiping. Man, churches are so segregated. Social classes where going to a church, it's like the church is full of people who are, doing good. This church is full of the poor. They're in the church together. This is a black church. That's a white church. It's a Chinese church. This is, and you want to see, and that's what that place was, man. Everybody.
So you started the tour when? You guys?
We started September 6th.
Okay.
Beginning of September, Shenandoah Valley. We've been to Pittsburgh a couple times. We've been, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, man. We've been to Brooklyn. Go, man. I think the Virginia one just sticks out to me so much because we had such a good time. Of course, it's taking us everywhere, man. It's just taking us everywhere, but we wouldn't rather be doing anything else.
So what has this done for you, Nucci, as not the Valley and experiencing, different areas, different on this tour,
man?
As we was talking on break about, it's amazing how, you know what I mean, in the U.S. is a mission field. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, because, I respect the overseas, but it's so much going on right here in America, and it's just amazing.
We take a lot of stuff for granted, man. That's it.
Seeing God week after week, us are, sinful man who really, you know, God is holy. Jesus, we don't deserve anything from him. It's an honor and a privilege to serve in the kingdom, to be a part of what he's doing when we look at ourselves and our actions. And he's still and including in his work, you know. So when you go to you see depression, you see poverty, you see anger, drug addiction, and you see God and break the power of sin through the truth that's in the gospel. I mean, it's a thing. It's an amazing thing. Almost that becomes an addiction. If for conversation purposes, you know what I mean? Because we can't really describe it. Conversation that becomes just addicted to seeing it happen. We wait to get to eat you just to see what God is going to do, and He shows up so blessed by and humbled and just at God's grace and that's endless and just, you know, just even watch on His tour, man, and it's just a blessing. And it's over yet, so you know we don't know what the end result is going to be. It's God making in our lives.
Till when? And the December.
You know, we going.
I mean, that. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, welcome back to Wilson Shohei and .org. Unfortunately, it's the best station in the nation. We're here every Thursday bringing the best in gospel music. Sister Amy Min and Brother Nucci, they're getting ready to do it. And Brother Nucci, because they're looking for actors and actors now. Nucci, let them know what's going on.
Yeah, what we're doing is faith-based through my company, G State LLC, Flag Movement. Just, you know, to go to Hulu, to go to Netflix, to see the team program. You know, while through Recreation Hour, they have a chance to watch movies. It's 200 locations, so it's 200 to 1,000 people at some of the locations. So it's just a whole lot of people in the movies. And, you know, we just built. God gave me the vision. I just roll with it. And it's a journey. And all of them are based on true stories about and coming through, you know. So the first story was a lady named Donna who needed a job, had just saved. She prayed to God, believing He could help her. And it's going to be an amazing movie, amazing journey. And Amy's in that one. That's the first one we're doing.
Okay.
It's going
and so people on that or
yeah. We want to have it out by March, the latest, as soon as possible. We're going to start shooting in December. A month to shoot, then a couple months to edit, and after 3 other month.
Now the shooting is going to be taking
place. We shoot Bethlehem, all around Bethlehem. All around Bethlehem.
All around Bethlehem. If you guys need some fillings, add-ins, folk on the street.
All that. You can actually at New Trail. Or matter of fact, let's use this email: gstatellc@gstatec.com and just put in the subject movie role, something like that, and we'll put you in there. You know, we want to use a lot of things, but we also want to let people who might not know God get to be around. You know, some of the more seasoned saints, just, you know, be anointing, be around that word. You know, we just want to build faith through the whole process. You know, the whole process is ministry. What was a big part getting saved was being cast in a gospel that my mother was doing around the saints and all the prayers and just saturation. It just changed. You started to change. You know what I'm saying? Just from around it, like, man. But you know, they talk. You know, that's what happens when gospel. You see, they talked about wanting to be healed and people. You know, let's just go out. You know, and that's what it is when you're around a bunch of true believers, and that's how everybody in the play. I was the only one who was in the play, but they also received me with some and treating me like, oh, he's the outcast over there, he's the heathen. You know what I mean? They just received me so well that I'm like, man, you know, this is something to be. It's kingdom thing, so it's just wonderful, man.
Now, Sister Amy, what part is going to be what? What's your character in the movie? What's the name? What's the name again?
We don't have the name of the first movie yet because it's so deep. The story, there's so much depth that we're like, it's so different, so many parts that we could snap for a title.
So you just wait.
We just want to wait until the movie is, and just watch it and just name it.
Right. So your part is.
I actually play the part of the lady who becomes very main character, Donna. They end up working together at the same place, and my character is the only Christian person there. So they bond through that. And it is based on a true story, and they're actually still friends till this day.
So did you guys have a chance to contact them?
Yeah, that's how we got the story. Everybody is, you know, I can't wait for them to see it and see the story play out. Like, you know what I mean?
Right,
So,
yeah.
You know, actually in church, and she was a testimony about it, and that's when God just spoke. The leading me in the direction of films, and God qualified. I never done film before. You know, I'm a music. So when he started, I felt like Moses when he told him to go tell Pharaoh, like, oh God, how am I going to do it? What am I going to do? So much going to take away from my music. You know what I'm saying? And I said that's the story you're going to do, and that she has more stories of faith, and that took them all on film to build others' faith. Because I had another idea. I'll just be transparent. I was going to do the White Flag Movement documentary, that first film, and then God told me that it would entertain them, but it wouldn't build their faith. And that one of the films that will build faith. So I just praise God for this to be obedient. You know what I mean?
Honestly, they're coming together. It's definitely God's plan. Like, you can see it, right?
Yeah.
Coming together is just not
so now you guys are shooting.
In the trailer, we're shooting the trailer first next weekend. We're gonna get that promote while we shoot the rest of the film.
Now the trailer, what do you guys do? I mean,
with the trailer, like the movie trailer where it's just clips.
Right.
It's pretty much like a commercial.
Yeah.
So we're gonna shoot that over in Bethlehem next weekend. You'll show people what the film's gonna be about and just build that anticipation. You know, it's amazing. Just you know, it's all to the glory of God. Film. It's not about color. It's not anything. It's just about God. You know, and that's what the film's about. We want to get across is that this one just shows you our God of providing, God doing. Your qualifications, not that your lack does not matter. You know, you put it in His hands.
So that they can check it out.
Well, that's who. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we're not necessarily with the White Flag Movement. We're not necessarily one of those ministries that's kind of set up fire, which I also feel is necessary. I feel inside the kingdom do need entertainment and they do need nature, but for us at the White Flag, everything, you know, that's what we're called to. It's outreach. So we want to go out and invade and storm the enemy's territory.
Yeah. Oh man, you know, and like I said again, looking for folk. So
just come on out, man. No, you know, you need to surrender
to when you try.
You know, generation into this outlet. Whether it's
something
they can themselves serious.
Christian, you know what I mean?
You already
I got him, you know what I mean?
It does, man. You know, you get pulled in so many different directions. You my man, so when I break, I'm like, I gotta go to my man show. People like, oh, I'm like, yo, I gotta go check my man out first.
Yeah.
So,
but for the letter you give me info, you know, email.
Definitely.
Thank you.
The website is thewhiteflagmovement.org. All about the ministry, music, everything is on there. Be a part of the movie. Email us either the King's Kid at thewhiteflagmovement.org or llc@gmail.com. In contact with us. Church website is www.church.org. Come out and see one Sunday. It's lights, cameras, action, wardrobe.
I know that for a fact. Now, you guys service at what? 11, 10:30?
Yeah, 11 o'clock every Sunday. Come at it's not a place where people got the hat on. No shots at nobody. But we got those minutes where whatever you have, whether you're only out there,
come as you are.
Come as you are. Nobody gonna look at you like crazy.
And to just if you're interested in the movie, you can come first and see what's about on Sundays. You can get a feel for what you get.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, you will be part of that movie.
Definitely.
TikTok. Again, you Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. Bringing the best in gospel music every Thursday at 9 p.m. with my boy, Dickens Kid,
all
brother
day.
Nucci Real, sister Annie Mittman. It's been a show tonight. We'll see you guys next Thursday. God bless you all.
Peace.
Yeah.